What it do, work gang? How y'all doing today, man? Let's talk about Scat Packs and Hellcats. I had a couple people ask me, because you know I own the 392 Daytona, which is just the higher trim Scat Pack. Put a little video in and let y'all see what I'm talking about. But they want to know if is a Hellcat that much funner than a Scat Pack. It depends, you know. You got to look at what do you mean by fun? Like, is it much faster than a Scat Pack? Of course, it's much faster than a Scat Pack. Way faster. It's not even. It's night and day. You know, when a Hellcat is in eco mode, it's, you know, I'm riding in eco mode right now. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm tripping. No, I'm not. I'm riding in sports mode. But when a Hellcat is in eco mode, it's pretty much a Scat Pack. Probably got about 15 more horsepower. I think it's got 500 horsepower. But it's pretty much a Scat Pack. So you get to feel the Scat Pack power. If you want to just be in the Scat Pack, you just hit the eco mode, you riding in the Scat Pack. But you gotta, when you ask that kind of question, you gotta be a little more specific. Like, you gotta be like more, what are you saying? Is it like, is a Hellcat more funner by being faster? Because faster doesn't necessarily mean funner. When I say faster doesn't necessarily mean funner. What I'm saying is, just because it's faster doesn't mean that it's a funner car. Meaning, with a Scat Pack, I have to admit, I'm gonna be all the way real with y'all. It's funner car. It's a funner car. It's a much funner car to drive because you get to feel what's going on with the Scat Pack. I had to get out the car so I could talk to y'all a little bit more about it. Like I was saying, with the Scat Pack, it's more funner. The Scat Pack was more funner than me because you felt like you was going. You felt the gear shifting more. It felt funner. It felt like the car was. You felt like you was going super fast. You felt the fun more. You felt it a much longer time. With the Hellcat, like I said in one of my other videos, it gets to its top speed. So it gets to the top speed, like if you merging on a highway or something, it gets to 60, 70 miles an hour so fast that you really don't feel. You get to 60, 70 miles per hour so fast that you really don't feel the speed. Like you don't get to feel it for an extended period of time. Like in a Scat Pack, you hear the gears shifting. It's shifting so fast. It's shifting. You feeling it. You don't get to your top speed as fast, so it's funner. But you can also do that in eco mode. Get what I'm saying? So in eco mode in the Hellcat, it's like I said earlier, it's pretty much a Scat Pack. So you can pretty much do the same thing in this Hellcat, but in eco mode, it's like a souped up Scat Pack, but you feel it a little bit more. It's a little more funner in eco mode. I drive eco mode more than I drive in sports, and I rarely ever do I drive in track, because in eco mode it's just a more funner car. It's just like a more funner car. You feel it more. It's slower to shift. The shift ain't so. It's just a funner car to me. Now, to the next person, it may not be as fun of a car. You may think, nah, you tripping. I'd rather have the Hellcat over the Scat Pack. No, the Scat Pack it's like the sweet spot. The Scat Pack is the sweet spot. It's just got just enough horsepower, just enough speed. I mean, they all look the same. Slim body, wide body. They pretty much Hellcat, Challenger, Charger. They all pretty much look the same. Trackhawk 392. What you got? Durango 392. Durango Hellcat. They all look the same, pretty much. It's all pretty much the same. Interior, for a fact, go to the interior for y'all Scat Pack guys. And look, the interior is pretty much the same. My interior a little dirty. I'm gonna go clean it. Matter of fact, I gotta go to a car show after this. But the interior is pretty much the same. Everything's the same. As you can see, the interior is the same. You know, now the new Scat Packs, they come with the flat bottom steering wheel anyway. So you're gonna get the flat bottom steering wheel. Now they got the wide bodies, which I'm thinking about either wide body in my car. I'm not gonna buy another car. I'm not gonna buy another Hellcat or another Mopar just because of wide body. I can't do that. You know what I mean? I had a chance to get a wide body, not go off a little bit the subject. I had a chance to get the wide body, but I didn't get the wide body because I got a great deal on this car. So I ended up getting this car. It only had 11,000 miles on it, warranted up. I mean, it's a beautiful car. I mean, I did, the way it looks now, I did most of that. All that, damn near all of that I did to make it look like this, which is a lovely car. And I can put a wide body on it, but the wide body looks better than the slim body. I ain't gonna sit here in front with you, lie about you, but you can get a Scat Pack wide body or Hellcat wide body. But when people ask me, is the Scat Pack funner or the Hellcat more funner than Scat Pack? Not by a lot, not by that much. Now, the Hellcat is fun because you can go way faster. It's fun because you can go faster. I mean, when you go fast is fast. Scat Pack is nowhere near as fast, but if you talk about just straight, like if you want to feel the shifts and you want to feel it like more shift, like you want to feel more like you can feel the car more, this car, the Scat Pack is a better pick for you. I would go with the Scat Pack because it's a sweet spot. Scat Pack can be the Hellcat from a dig. A Scat Pack will be most likely beat the Hellcat from a dig because if you spinning, you ain't winning. Scat Pack ain't gonna spin as much as the Hellcat. Now, don't get it twisted. That motherfucking Scat Pack gonna spin. If you think that Scat Pack ain't gonna spin, you tripping. It's gonna spin, but it ain't gonna spin like a Hellcat. Now, you throw some slicks on this Hellcat, it's gonna stick. It's gonna hook and book. But if you throw some slicks on a Scat Pack, it's gonna hook and book. So it just depends, man. I think from a dig, I think a Scat Pack could get a Hellcat, being it probably weigh a little bit less. It's probably, like I said, if you spinning, you ain't winning, and it's gonna spin. But as far as that, but yeah, I would say the Scat Pack, they probably equally fun because I have a lot of fun in this car, and I had a lot of fun in my Scat Pack, which was a 392 Daytona. For you Daytona guys, I'm sorry. Daytona guys, you just got a higher trim Scat Pack. That's what you got, a higher trim Scat Pack. But I have fun in both of them equally. You know, you can do things in this car that the Scat Pack can't really do. You know, Scat Packs can't do burnouts like Hellcats. I'm sorry, they can't do them like, they can do them, but they can't do them like Hellcats. It's a different kind of freakish thing of nature. But yeah. So, no, they're not. I think they're equally as fun. You just gotta, it just depends on what you like. If you like heli speed and you want to get there like with a snap of your finger, you want to get there like that, I'm gonna go with the Hellcat. But if you want to enjoy the shifting, like if you're going on the highway, you want to feel it, well then you probably want to get you a Scat Pack. I mean, the Scat Pack is the sweet spot. Like I said, get you a 1320. That's a pretty much a track car anyway. It's track scat. So it just depends. I mean, you got to get what you can get. So if you can afford to get a Hellcat, go ahead and get the Hellcat because you can put your car in eco mode and you pretty much in the Scat Pack. But if you can't afford to get a Hellcat, get you a Scat Pack, and you're gonna have a lot of fun in that Scat Pack. I promise you, man, you're gonna have a lot of fun. Don't let nobody tell you that the Scat Pack is whack. Don't let nobody tell you that it's not a fast car. The car is fast. It's fucking heavy as hell. So of course it ain't gonna be fast as a Mustang because a Mustang is a little bit lighter. But I've seen Scat Packs get with Mustangs, so I can't really say that. But it's a heavy car, so you can't say, oh man, it's slow. For its size, it's fast. Now if you take all this weight out of a Scat Pack and you threw that Scat Pack motor in that Mustang, yeah, my Mustang will be flying. But I'm just saying. So don't let nobody dissuade you not to get what you want to get. And I'm gonna tell you, Scat Packs and Mopars are probably the best looking cars out right now. Be it made the Mustangs look good, and the Camaros, they definitely look good. But right now, if you're looking for muscle and style, you gotta go with the Mopar right now. It's just a better looking vehicle, and they just fun, and they get more attention. They get more attention. Don't get mad at me, Chevy guys and Ford guys and whatever else. Now, those GTRs are nice too, but that's for a different story. But yeah, I just wanted to touch bases with y'all. I just wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about the differences and what I feel, being that I own both cars. I did own the Scat Pack and I own the Hellcat. Hell, I own the RT2 and the SXT. But I just wanted to let y'all know which ones I think, I think one over the other is funner than the other one. I think they're about equal fun. Just depends on what you're looking for when it comes to fun. But with that being said, I'm gonna slide on up out of here. It's your boy T-Light. Big shout out to the werewolf gang. Much love to the light crew. You already know how I feel about you, baby. And stay sucker free, believe in yourself, and hey, get what you can afford. If you can afford a Hellcat, get it. If you can afford a Scat Pack, get it. Afford a RT, get it. If you can afford a SXT, get it. And enjoy the car culture, baby. And I'm out this piece. Jittig.